here. Nick. Oh, Nick is a big Boston fan. All right, Nick. I see Red Sox there, Celtics. All right, let's see which opening are we going to get. Again, guys, thanks for joining me. This is Grandmaster Eugene Perelshteyn, and my show is Boston Blitz Brawl. So he's going for the Fanchetto. I love Fanchetos. Let's see whose Fanchetto is going to be better. That's my fire-breathing bishop right there for my accelerated dragon behind me. D4. Okay, so now I'm going to try the King's Indian approach. He actually could play E4. But if he didn't play E4 and move 1, maybe he's not going to play it again. He did. So now it's some kind of a Pirc. And let's see. We have some options here. I want to try to put pressure so that my bishop could be alive on this pawn. The endgame, guys, I don't mind at all. All right, so now he again has an option to trade queens, but somehow it doesn't appeal to me as the best option. You know what? I'm going to go bishop g4 to try to induce f3, lock up the bishop. So let's see what he's going to do next. And again, guys, if you have any chess questions for me, please go to my Twitch channel, which is just my name, Eugene Perelshteyn. And in the Twitch chat, you could ask me questions. You can follow me, put pressure here, queen b6, put pressure there. He has to be careful about this fork. Pawn is under attack as well, so looks like my opponent is making some mistakes already. I don't see any problems winning the central pawn. f4, perhaps. Then I can just jump back. And guys, I'm probably gonna not do rematches because I want to get everybody else a chance to play me. Because everybody wants to try to play a grandmaster. And now, if knight c4, that should not be much of a big deal. I'm just going to try to prepare some expansion here. My knight is actually quite strong. It's protected by the bishop and the queen at the moment. Also restricting the bishop. The bishop is blocking the rook. So let's start with this process of expansion. Have to be a little bit careful about the diagonal, but for now it's locked up. Yeah, that's a bad move, guys. Don't do this at home, as they say. You take a defender of the king, the long-range bishop, and you just take it for the knight. Normally, that's not a good idea. Again, you give me 2 bishops. That's not good. Two bishops. And if you have any questions, guys, please follow me on Twitch and drop on my chat there. All right. Thank you so much for the follow, James. All right, let's see what we got here. Bishop e3. So I got a couple of options. I could trade queens, but I could also play queen e4, which is a little nasty move. I wonder if he's gonna allow me to checkmate him. So this is a nasty move because I want to just go here and checkmate him. And you know what? He has to pay the price. Right, guys? For giving up that beautiful bishop. The dragon breathing bishop. Fire breathing bishop, rather. Of course I have played against Magnus. Well, actually, luckily I might say I played against Magnus. I played Magnus last year, guys. You can Google it. I was actually, well, I don't want to say the word beating him, but I had the advantage for first part of the game. Then, of course, Magnus is Magnus. He defended like a beast, and eventually I blundered, and he won a beautiful endgame. Picture perfect endgame, like textbook endgame against me. And the tournament was Isle of Man International, which is actually coming up again this year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this year, but it's a really awesome tournament. Almost everyone from top 10 of the world plays, and for somebody like me who is just an average grandmaster, to play Magnus was a privilege, and to actually outplay him, well, I couldn't wish for better, right? Even though I lost the game, it's still cool to outplay Magnus Carlsen, the world champion. So now I'm setting up some pressure using my 2 bishops. Okay, guys, again, I'm gonna try to play as many people as I can, and I'm not gonna do rematches so that everyone has a chance. So check, king here. He's actually managing to escape, funny enough. So what do? Let's try to break open the position, get more firepower in. So this I was gonna give a check. King here is forced. And then I'm gonna take the pawn and get my rooks into the game. Hey, thanks for the follow, Oi Weaver. So now he goes here. All right, so now I got a couple of options. He almost trapped my queen, but luckily I have queen g1 check or queen h3. So these are the options I'm considering. Queen g1 check looks awfully tempting. He can play rook f1 back. I can take the pawn. All right, guys, I think queen g1 check. Queen h3 is pretty logical too. So the idea, if he goes here, I'm going to just snack on the little guy. And yes, to challenge me, you got to go to chess.com. I haven't created the link here yet. So knight f1. I can take. All right, let's take it. The move out command I haven't created yet, I don't think. All right, thanks for the follow. Go Gimli. So now my opponent is in utter despair. His king has no moves. He's down a piece, and checkmate is looming in the air. That sounds like a pawn. Anyways, bishop f6 drops this guy. Check. King d1, that could win a queen, could be mate. I don't know, bishop f6 looks awfully tempting, guys. Okay, let's go for it. He took with a knight, so now he's trying to escape. He's building that escape route for the king. So I need to smother him in somehow. Let's go here, pin these guys, rather skewer them. And situation is pretty dire for my opponent, who is also running low on time. So very difficult to give him an advice. I think even Magnus Carlsen would not survive in this position. All right, so now I can take a rook. I can throw in this intermezzo check. Let's do the Cheka-Ruski. Cheka-Ruski, and then pin him up, and that's GG. All right, now everybody's in danger here. Material is going to be falling. Rook is next. And again, guys, thank you for the challenges. I'm going to get to them as soon as I finish each game. King is utterly paralyzed. The knights are useless. All right, now I got to checkmate him. That's usually the goal here. Let's just keep grabbing stuff. All right, GG. So where did my opponent go wrong, guys? Remember what I said? Somewhere around here. You know, he lost the pawn, but that's not the end of the world. But here, this was really, really bad, guys. Hey, thanks, Max. So if he takes, he gives up the bishop pair. 2 bishops. That's bad news, guys. And after that, you see how I just almost checkmated him with the light squares? Almost effortlessly, just because he did one mistake.